Hey, I'm Adam Jusko from ProudMoney.com. Chase is out with the 5% categories for its Chase Freedom Flex and Chase Freedom Card for Q1 of 2021. We're going to take a look at what those categories are, talk about what we think of those categories, but first I'm going to ask you to please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not already, and if you have already, I thank you for doing so. So Chase out with the 5% categories for Q1 of 2021. Those categories are wholesale clubs, internet, cable, and phone services, and third is select streaming services. As always, you earn that 5% on up to $1,500 in combined purchases in those 5% bonus categories. So you can spend up to $1,500 with your card in those categories combined. If you go over $1,500, anything over $1,500 would revert to the card's normal 1% reward on general card purchases. You have to activate in order to get the 5% bonus in those categories, which basically means you have to tell Chase that you want them. You can do that online. You can do that on the mobile app, or you could call Chase if you absolutely have to. You can activate starting on December 15th of 2020, but you also have basically till the end of March to activate in order to make sure that you get the 5% in those categories. Even if you activate in the calendar quarter beyond when it first started, you will get that 5% back to the beginning of that calendar quarter. So if you activate February 15th, you'll still get the 5% on any purchases you made in those 5% categories going back to January 1st. All right, so what do we think of those 5% categories for Q1? I think they're sort of mediocre. I think they are going to be difficult to maximize for a lot of people. Probably going to be some mixed feelings here. If we look back to Q1 of 2020 with the Chase Freedom Card, we can see that Chase had actually done almost the same categories, except gas was there and now wholesale clubs is there. So gas was swapped out in favor of wholesale clubs. I can sort of see why they might have done that, because maybe they think people aren't using as much gas, aren't buying as much gas, aren't traveling as much, are not commuting as much. So maybe wholesale clubs would seem like a more attractive category than gas. But for me, overall, I think people are going to have mixed feelings because of the fact that wholesale clubs encompasses a number of them, but Costco being the big one for a lot of people, and the new Chase Freedom Flex card, which has changed from what was the Chase Freedom card, is a MasterCard, and you can't use it inside Costco. Now, if you have the old Chase Freedom card, you could use that inside Costco, and so maybe that is a good thing for you. Now, you could still use the MasterCard at Costco.com, but you can't use it inside the stores. Now, obviously, you still have Sam's Club, you still have BJ's, and you still have whatever other wholesale clubs that you might use. But I think if you are a hardcore Costco member, this is not necessarily going to be that exciting because you can't use it inside the Costco store if you have that Flex. And then those other 5% categories, internet, cable, phone, that could be a high spend for some people. And then you have the select streaming services, which includes most of the major ones like Netflix, Hulu, YouTube TV, Spotify, Disney Plus, and there are others in there as well. So most of the big names in the streaming game are going to be part of that 5% category as well. But for most people, if you look at those three categories and you're thinking about how you could, maximize that 5% and max it out on the $1,500 in purchases, I think for a lot of people that's going to be a difficult thing to do in Q1. Many Chase Freedom and Chase Freedom Flex card holders also hold the Discover It card. If we look at the 5% categories for that card in Q1, we are looking at grocery stores, Walgreens, and CVS, so complementary to what the Chase Freedom and Chase Freedom Flex cards are offering. So if you hold both, there's at least no overlap there, which is nice. Now, the year 2020 has turned many of our lives upside down, and in the credit card game, one of the things that has happened with many cards is they've added enhanced categories, especially the travel-based cards, in order to try to make their customers feel better about annual fees that they might be paying on those cards, which means there are sort of unexpected temporary enhanced categories on other cards. Streaming services, maybe wireless services, often being ones that are there where you're now getting, maybe 3 to 5% from some other card that you normally would not get. So there may be some overlap with the Chase Freedom Flex card as well as the Discover card for that matter, and it might be even hard to remember where you're getting your enhanced rewards if you're someone that holds multiple credit cards. But Chase Freedom Flex card, Pretty nice card overall with the 5% you're getting on travel through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, as well as the 3% on dining, the 3% on drugstore purchases. So the 5% categories on top of that, even if they don't, you know, excite me all that much, if you are a Chase Freedom Flex card holder, you probably still feel fairly good about what you're getting overall. So that's it for this video. Questions, comments about these 5% categories, would love to hear them in the comment section below. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and as always, please go to proudmoney.com, where we do credit card reviews, we talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. Thanks for watching. Bye.